I didn't care people selling their HEX or their PHEX. I don't. It's whatever. It's your coins. Where I thought it was like really stupid is like, why are people telling people to emergency unstake all their HEX stakes? Just leave them there. Well, what's the point? I mean, like, what's the point? Because like you're a lot like, sure, you can get away with staking stuff that comes out in a year from now if you did OG stakes, but most people got in 2021, and their stakes are like barely a year and some change old, 2 years old, and then they don't understand, and they're incurred. I saw. I mean, you obviously saw how the payouts were back then. Like, you saw how many people got like just completely like decimated from emergency unstaking and stuff. So. Not so great.
And you know, I was just on Twitter this last week, and you saw some people get nuked, like, and they've already served like 500, 1,000 days or something. It's like you were like, I just sometimes I wonder what's going on in those scenarios. Like if it's on purpose, if it's not on purpose, is it accident, or they just weren't educated, or what? But
yeah, it's tough.
Or fear.
It's tough to say. It could be fear. It could be fear, which is, I mean, juicy. I mean,
a lot of fear going on that Twitters. Why are you guys scared?
It's hilarious and stuff. I mean, like it's kind of funny. Like I see every time someone posts something bullish, I see people quote tweeting them, not on Twitter but on Telegram chats, making fun of them all the time. Like look at this retard thinking it's gonna be sunshine. Like this is what I didn't understand. Like look. I'm not even gonna say the names. I was going to, but like, there's a lot of projects that did sacrifice phases, and this is in the Pulse Chain ecosystem, HEX ecosystem. Good projects. They are going to come out, but a lot of these token founders here are kind of fudding Pulse Chain and HEX and stuff because basically, I have a coin now. Let's try to get money into my coin now. Right? Let's be for real. That's what it is. Right. I don't give a fuck what, because look,
this closed system, you're just going to move the money to this direction or that direction, right?
Right. Yeah, and my chat's going, that's Clark Kent. You can't tell me no other way. No, but yeah, it's like, you know, all the purchases, like they're like they're never gonna say that publicly, right? They're gonna say like, no, it's all about community coins and this and this and this. Well, like, let me tell you this, guys, retards, and I'm saying this with like my heart here. If Pulse Chain and HEX died, y'all just lost all your money and your other coins anyway. Your projects are worthless because I'm fairly confident you won't hack it on some other network. Maybe there might be one or two, maybe.
And if you did, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be because
it's like starting. You got to build like a brand new base, you know.
Because you're a loser. You're gonna be a complete loser, nobody in the other chain. Like you're just like, oh, these are scammers from HEX after it died. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, fuck these guys. I ain't helping. Like, who's going to put liquidity over there? And then your main base of people, you help wreck them. And then you see how the math, all this math just seems so stupid.
They get wrecked over here. They don't trust you over here anymore, you know? So you got to start over.
Right. And then there comes that whole, now this is the allegedly part, right? Let's just say that does happen. Allegedly, right? Are you going to return, you know, whatever the sacks are? Is that going to happen? Or have you been spending it? A lot of cocaine and hookers? Because I am fairly confident a lot of you fucking fat fucks have you doing cocaine hookers. Not all of it, but like I know some of it's on chain, but is it going to get returned? I don't.
Nah.
I mean, no, it's not, right? And then, you know, this is why a lot of them also don't show their faces. And this is why, like, and some do, but like I understand why there's legal reasons, right? There's like you just can't in the States. But like, even if they're on other places and if they let their U.S. citizenship go, they still aren't showing their faces.
Yep. I mean, I guess moral story: do what you said you're going to do. If you're going to build something, go build it. I mean, I know sometimes it takes longer than you expect, but as long as people have good intentions, I'm cool with it. But if not, that really sucks for the people that sacrificed.
Right. Now we also know that we're taking shots here, right? Even with Pulse Chain and all this stuff, I knew, I was fairly confident we're gonna get our coins. I wasn't worried about that one. The other sacks, I was like, you know what? I'll take a shot on this. Am I gonna ape? Did I ape 90% of my dry powder? No, of course not. But hey, you know what? I'll take some shots and +2. It's just kind of like when PulseCon came around town here in Vegas, and like everyone was crying and bitching about it. I was like, all right, what are we gonna do about it? We can just cry and just let it die and stuff, and then just make us all look bad. Or do we just throw? I throw a bunch of money out to like every party except like the Power City party. Hey, you guys, let's go have some fun time, and then we like. Even if some people were just pissy about the daytime activities, we fucking were partying it up in the nighttime, and everyone was like, "It was a pretty good event."
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I didn't get to attend, but I saw that you guys basically came up with a solution. So
Yeah, I mean that's the community power and stuff like that. Now, like this is the most disingenuous shit. Is like obviously some people are fighting it because they want the price to go down so they can buy a fuck ton of it super cheap, but you know it is. I mean it is what it is. You know.
yep.
I mean, I see all the hate on PulseX, and I just wonder these guys must really like PulseX. I mean, if they're really like, "Yo, PulseX is trash. Dump your shit, man. This thing is stupid. You know, this is dumb and dumb." And I'm done. And that some
They just want it to burn faster because the lower that price goes, the faster it burns.
Right.
That's what they want, right?
So what do they want us at? Like, what are
It wants to burn like a trillion real quick, or what?
Right. We're at 1/4% burned, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's been, dude. The price is going down. That thing is just ramping up.
It's beautiful. It's May 12th, right? May 12th it launched. So yeah, we're a couple months from there. Like basically 3 months and some change. 3.5 months from launch and stuff. We got 1/4% of the supply. Let's just say we can continue that spread. Obviously, we had higher volume back then, but the price is lower now, so it kind of like evens itself out. So let's just say that we can get a full 2% every year, right? And let's just say this year is finishing up. So let's just say we get to 0.5% by this year. So 2.5 by the end of 24. Maybe we can get to 4.5 to 5% total burned. Not too shabby.
And what do you think? There's got to be more features coming, even though we don't know when or if. But
no, it's dead in the ground, dude. It's over.
Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to tell everybody.
My name's Super Rekt.
Super Rekt win.
Super Rekt. No, Super Rekt lose, right?
Right.
No, but yeah, there's tons of features. I mean, like if you notice, like let's just say if you launch a project that has nothing. So if you look at I call it the L1 starter pack, right? You need an L1 token, a gas token. You need an exchange, NFT. You need a place for people to do some leverage, and I think swaps and stuff like that, right? So a bridge. So you have basically all of them. The NFT one's coming. The yield stuff is being taken care of by Buck and the team and stuff there. Cool, right? So and then a stable coin would be nice, but it's not like needed. But that's like extras, right? But Richard obviously has L1 token, exchange. That's the big two he really like cares a lot about, right? Mm-hmm. So if you launch an exchange and you launch stuff that compete with this thing, he instantly, like when there's no diss to like this it's just literally it's just stating facts right here, is that the moment like what's his name Flux said, hey, you know, we have this much liquidity now and we're so much cheaper to buy these altcoins and stuff, and then Richard basically says, hey, we're basically launching matcha routing on it still hasn't happened yet, but like, hey, it's coming. And then on top of that, like these are the best pools to actually buy because this is the deepest liquidity pools because we have tons of money here. So there is that sort of tit for tat there versus if like, let's just say Mintra launches, right? As an example, Richard's not going to care because he's like, he can't like Richard in terms of like his picture, he can't launch exchange. He can't launch a leverage exchange because he's been preaching against it. He doesn't like it. He can't like. He could launch an NFT protocol because he said he would if the current NFT protocol is dog shit and he says fuck this, I'll launch my own later, but it's low priority. But if you launch an NFT protocol, he'll probably let it go because why would he? He's like, I don't like NFTs anyway. Who cares? So if people who are launching projects, you want to launch stuff that he's just not going to touch, right? But if you go into his wheelhouse, he's going to try to fuck you up. Mm-hmm. So far that's what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I like where you're going with it. I mean, I kind of agree. So